it's just a show that's really, really, really special to me, and always has been. I mean, I remember watching the film when I was really, really young, and it just sort of striking a chord with me and watching it and being like, wow, these are my people. This is what I want to do. Travel across the desert in showgirl feathers. Um, and then I years and years ago auditioned for the London cast, and got right down and just missed out. And so it was kind of one of those roles that kept sort of coming up, and then timing didn't work out a couple of times with other productions. And then finally, my time came, and now I just can't stop coming back.
No, I mean, obviously it's joyous because there's so many different themes to it, there's family. It's more than glitz and glamour that you see with the feathers. It's about identity, isn't it? And being true to yourself. And I think that's what people who love the movie love with the stage version, because you basically get all that.
Yeah, I think people come for, the costumes and the bright lights and the amazing songs. And what they get, which they perhaps don't expect, is, I guess, like a sense of connection. And it's a really important story. It's about three people, a trans woman and a couple of gays traveling across the desert, and sort of their journey of, I guess, self-acceptance, in spite of sort of what they go through and the sort of prejudices that they come across. And so it has this sort of beautiful resolve. And like for me, I think it's really about chosen family and finding those people who do truly accept you. And what a beautiful message, and what an important message at the moment, I think.
Definitely, I really do. You'll come out of this and you will feel like you're smiling, but you'll feel a lot of joy in your heart as well. So tell us what we can expect from Felicia.
She's a rat bag. She is chaos personified, an absolute dream to play. It's kind of one of those really, really once in a lifetime roles where you get to, belt your face off, dance across the stage like a maniac. And it's got some quite lovely, meaty little acting parts as well. So it's a bit of a dream role. Felicia, Miss Felicia.
Honestly, I do think out of the three, and I'm not just saying that, it is a real gem of a character.
Yeah, I remember seeing it in the movie. It was Guy Pearce played it in the movie. So stepping into some big shoes. Interesting character. There's a lot of sort of internalized rage and homophobia. I think he hasn't quite accepted it himself, and so he goes on this journey throughout to sort of find out who he is. Yeah, he's kind of not very nice on the way there, but I do think that there is some redemption towards the end.
Yeah, definitely. And there's also some cracking songs. If I listed all those disco classics, this would be the end of the interview,
Yeah,
because you've got them all. Like It's Raining Men, you have got Hot Stuff, you've got I Will Survive. It is a banger of a show.
yeah, literally every song, and there's even stuff that you don't even know is there, sort of Locomotion and Confide in Me, Kylie numbers that sort of creep up. A guy called Spud Murphy did the musical arrangements, and so there's loads of hidden Easter eggs. So there's the really obvious ones, Say a Little Prayer, I Will Survive, giant sort of disco dance floor classics, and then you get all of these other sort of melodies that really well woven into the music throughout, which is sort of genius, and it all really works dramatically to tell the story, which is he's just so clever. Also this time we have a new song.
Oh, do you?
That was I think it was in the very, very original production, and then they took it out and now they've put it back in. So we open huge with It's Raining Men, and then it goes into a new song, which I won't say.
Oh,
Everybody will know what it is.
I'm so excited.
One in the show now as well.
Well, I didn't mean I'm so excited. That's not the song, is it?
Not that.
could be. Not only am I excited for the songs, though, I am excited for these costumes. We mentioned the glitz and the glam, and Vicky Gill, who I adore her costumes on Strictly, she's done your costumes, right? Are they just incredible? Or as Craig says, fabulous.
If I'm honest, I'm a little bit in love with Vicky Gill. We met on the press shoot, and my auntie was a huge fan. Shout out Auntie Lisa, because she loves Strictly. So I was like, oh, cool. Like, you know, she sounds really nice. I turned up to the press shoot, and me and Vicky ended up sort of up in this balcony area while the photo shoots were happening, just giggling like schoolgirls for the whole thing and just trying loads of things on, glitter and wigs. And so, yeah, that was maybe one of my most fun days at work ever. And then coming into the studio, I've actually got to see some of her designs. She's amazing.
It's mind-blowing what
Yeah,
she creates.
the whole show has kind of had this giant upgrade. They're kind of they put a lot more into it, and bringing Vicky on has given it a sort of really fresh look. So I can't wait to wear some of those costumes. They're brilliant.
How difficult, though, are those costume changes?
I think my shortest costume change is about 40 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah. So
How do you do that? Have you got like a team around you, or is it you just trying to keep calm?
yeah, there's usually a team of 2 or 3, and it's like a well choreographed machine, just like shoot off, shoot on, headpiece on, wig off. It's mad.
That is.
I would say that my backstage track is probably busier than my onstage track.
Yeah, I can imagine. Do you know what? I've always wanted to do like a behind the scenes of people seeing how all that magic happens, because it's so seamless
I
when
have
we
to,
watch it on the other side. Yeah. Oh,
I,
if I did, I'd nick all the costumes.
yeah,
I would. I would. Talking of Strictly and your auntie, though, has
yeah.
she tapped you up to meet Kevin Clifton yet?
She hasn't met him yet. She will, and she'll be absolutely thrilled. Yeah. I'll sort of like hand Kevin around the aunties, you know, and they'll all scream and be
I
happy.
love it. Who's better in heels, you or him?
Well, he's got that Strictly background, you know. It's sneaky. So we were doing a number the other day. It was I Will Survive, and we were like, right, let's put our heels on. We need to start practicing. We need to like strengthen our feet and get in the game now. So we put our heels on, and I thought, I've done this before. I'm gonna like strut out there and be fine. We walked out, and he had it down. He flew across the floor.
Damn.